And again, all we need to do is bring this together, heat the items through, and this is ready to go. Seductive nutrition is really strategic calorie design. What that means is taking a dish, strategically reducing the calories in a way that maintains great flavor and enhances the person's dining experience. Here are some of the components of strategic calorie design. It starts with menu principles and the percentage of your menu you want to be balanced, healthy, and indulgent. Portion control, or the right size portions for all. Preparation using more healthy techniques of grilling, poaching, and roasting. Romancing the menu, and of course the presentation. All these are important to help position healthy dishes as appealing. Here we're going to take what you'd see as a normal chicken sandwich, a grilled chicken sandwich, and actually make it much nicer and healthier for you. And what I did just with the chicken breast, to take a few calories off, is I removed, on these ones over here, I removed the tenderloin. And I can use this, again, for other uses, so again, get my money's worth out of it. I've also trimmed some of the chicken breasts to even it out, so I've probably taken off about 2 ounces at least off of that. The other traditional things we're gonna serve with this with French fries. That's kind of a norm. You have your lettuce, your onion, and your tomato garnish as a norm, and some mayonnaise on it. And we'll toast the bun in some butter. It's kind of the normal way they do the chicken sandwich. Here we have some arugula for the greens. So again, it's Pietro Farms arugula, some caramelized onions, sweet onions, some oven roasted tomatoes. All right, and then we're going to make an aioli with some lemon, capers, and basil as a sauce. So we're really making a lot different sandwich. And for the bread, we could use a whole wheat bun, which is probably 30 calories less, or whole grain bun. Or I'm going to use a whole grain bread, which is probably about 50 calories less because of the size of it. And in most places, we'll take the roll, they'll do butter on it or an oil, put it on the griddle. So I'll do that with this one. This one I'm going to use a little bit of Hellmann's mayonnaise on it. I'm going to use less mayonnaise than butter, and also mayonnaise is of course lower in fat than butter, and grill it, and you see how nicely brown it comes out. That char will give a little bit different flavor profile. Again, increase some of the flavors in there and give you more variety of flavors. So the chickens are done. We're letting them rest a little bit. You can actually see the difference in size. Again, this is more evenly, since I trimmed it, evenly cooked, which will actually be better because this pieces could be dry. Again, you see the nice char on the bread, a nice whole grain bread, and here's with the butter and the mayonnaise. Again, more fat on that, more calories with that. So again, your traditional sandwich is nothing really maybe to write home about. So it's some mayonnaise, and this is a full fat mayonnaise here. Of course, your lettuce, tomato, and your onions, and that's kind of how you get your sandwiches, and maybe a pickle on it. And they'll give you some fries with it, which we'll do. So really no culinary work going on here. So that's your traditional sandwich. So here I have some light mayonnaise actually. So again, this reduced calories even further, it's by half. I'm doing some grated lemon zest. Again, that's where most of the flavor is. Some capers. I could chop them up or just put them in whole. Some basil. So already that sauce, or I call it aioli, is much more exciting than just the plain mayonnaise. And of course, much more flavorful. Blend that together. And if I blended this with red pepper puree or any of those type of things, again, I'd still reduce the calories even more. But we don't need to do that with what we're doing. So I have my bread here. My chicken breast is resting nice. Again, some of the basil, lemon, caper, basil aioli, made with the Hellmann's Light mayonnaise, all right? We have our arugula. Give you that nice peppery note to it. We have some roasted tomatoes, which are actually gonna, especially when you're out of tomato season, it's gonna actually make it taste much sweeter and stronger in flavor. And so the same ingredients, so we caramelize the onions. So maybe we did add a little bit of fat there, but we're also really intensifying the flavor. So I'm gonna put the onions on the bottom over here. To really cut it down, I probably don't have to use this whole chicken breast and make it easier to eat. Why not slice it? So really, if I wanted to, I could get away with that. All right? We'll be generous. We even give them a little more. So realistically, I could have used a much smaller piece of chicken. All right, and then we're going to use a little sweet potato fries, and we're going to do a smaller amount. So they're still getting the fries. So let's take a look at the sandwiches side by side now and really see what Seductive Nutrition does. So here we have our traditional chicken sandwich. So a larger breast of chicken here, and here we use a smaller breast of chicken there where we sliced it. So again, to give the same volume appearance and size. On the bun, this is a white bun, toasted with butter. Here we use the whole grain bread, smaller amount of bread, so again, lower in calories. Here we have our traditional lettuce, tomato, onion garnish that you see everywhere. Here we've taken those same ingredients where we roasted the tomatoes, we've caramelized the onions underneath, and we actually use arugula for the lettuce, so again, give that peppery note. This sandwich has a traditional mayonnaise on it. This sandwich we made a low-fat lemon caper aioli using Hellmann's low-fat mayonnaise. And of course, the French fries. So your traditional order of French fries here. Here we used sweet potato fries and done less than half. You could even give more if you like. And we accompanied it with some roasted potatoes, or it could be roasted vegetables, or even a green salad. So again, you're giving variety, you're giving some healthiness, by still giving them the treat of the crispiness of the fries.